Hi, thank you for joining me today. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe below and let me know what math topics you need help with. I'd be happy to help. Today we are going to talk about the midpoint formula. Let me show you what that formula looks like. Just a sec. Gross. Doesn't this look awful? Like, what do all the letters stand for? I am first going to show you how to do this on graph paper, and then I will get right back to the formula. Here we go. Let's start off with two random points. Let's pretend our first point is 4, 6. So that means I would start at the origin and I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I put a point here. So this is the point 4, 6. And then let's pretend I have the point like -1, -2. So I would again start at the origin, go left 1, down 2. So this is the point -1, -2. So I'm going to connect them real quick. And the midpoint formula is there to tell you where is the middle of this line. So that's all we're doing. We're trying to figure out where exactly is the center point on this line. So all you have to do is take your two x points. So I have -1 and 4, add them together. -1 plus 4 is 3. And then what you do, since we're taking the average of two numbers, is you divide that number by 2. So 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. So I'm going to write 1.5. You could also write it as a fraction, 1 1/2. The second thing I do is I add my y points, 6 and -2. Together, 6 plus -2 is equal to 4. And then again, since I'm taking the average of those two numbers, I divide them by 2. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this point should be the center of that line I just drew. Let's double check. So I would start at the origin. I'd go to the right 1.5, 1.5. I'd go up to 1, 2, and that would put me about right there. And that looks pretty good. That looks like it's the center of that line. So when we're doing the midpoint formula, that is basically all we're doing. We're just not drawing it out. So let's try it a couple times with just the formula. Here we go. Let's try this with the points 9, -7, and 3, 0. So the first thing I'm going to do looking at my formula is I'm going to take the first x point and add it to the second x point. So remember, the first numbers are your x's. So 9 plus 3 is going to give me 12. Then all I need to do is divide that by 2. And 12 divided by 2 is 6. So I'm going to remember my first point is 6. Next, I'm going to take my y points and I'm going to add them. The first y point is -7. The second y point is 0. -7 plus 0 is -7. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide it by 2. -7 divided by 2. If you don't know that, feel free to use a calculator. -7 divided by 2, and you will get -3.5 or -3.5. So this point, 6, -3.5, to the right 6, down 3.5, that would be the center point if I were to connect these dots, these points, and make a line. Let's just try one more, but after that, I know you can do it without me. Here are my new points, 10, 0, and 16, 0. So the first thing I'm going to do is add my x points, 10 and 16. Together, those are 26. And then I am going to divide that by 2. 26 divided by 2 would give me 13. And then next, I'm going to add 0 plus 0, which is 0. 0 divided by anything is 0. So my next point must be 0. So if I wanted to find the center of 10, 0 and 16, 0, that would be 13, 0. And that would just be a straight horizontal line over 10, up or down 0, over 16, up or down 0. So you could visually think that in between 10 and 16 is 13. Okay, I hope that helped you with the midpoint formula. That is all you need to know, and that is what it means. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe below. Bye.